Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Earth Empress. Just to let you know, if you watched last week's video, the mediumship message that I got through very randomly in one of the groups, which could happen again today, I can't predict will happen or not. It was taken by someone and the message did resonate for somebody, so that was absolutely lovely. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Lovely to have you along. This reading will be tarot and oracle. It'll be how your person feels in separation. So if you're not with somebody and you're separated from them, this will give you an idea of how they could be feeling. I will also be pulling some cards for couples as well. So hopefully it'll resonate with a few people. Okay, let's get into it. If you pick group 1, this is the Lucky Buddha. Group 2, if you're drawn to this beautiful baby angel, this is your group 2. I love her, she's beautiful. And group 3 is the fairy. Again, I've got a lot of angels here at the moment, fairies. Seem to be very angelic today. So group 1 is the Buddha, group 2 is the little girl, the baby angel, sorry, and group 3 is the little fairy with wings. So just tune in, what are you most drawn to? And then I will have a timestamp on the video that says what time your pile starts. And all you need to do is go down and click on that. And I will see you at your group. Bye. Okay, group 1, if you chose this Buddha, this is your reading. Now, okay guys, firstly I want to say somebody out of the two of you is very intuitive. I do feel like the people watching might be the intuitive ones. A lot of intuition here. But the first thing I get is a lot of sadness. There's so much pain in somebody's heart. There's like a lot of frustration, anger, what ifs here. So this is going to, I already feel almost feel pain in my chest. It just feels so sad to this reading. It's like it can feel there's a lot of pain and a lot of love between the two of you, even though you're in separation. Quite a heavy energy. All right, I'm going to get into it. This is sort of the people that are in separation. I've also got some cards here for the people that are in a relationship, which I'll read too. But I'll start with the people that aren't with the person that are thinking of. Okay, so hopefully you've got someone in mind, because it's definitely about one person, as in a certain person. I can feel that when I'm looking at this for the people that are watching this group. All right, we have the Two of Swords. I feel this represents you both. You're both feeling so confused, so blindfolded. You both feel like you haven't got any option, and you're both just feeling like, what do I do now? I feel like this was so meant to be, and now they're not around, and it's like you're heartbroken. But they are feeling the exact same way. They are so unhappy. They are frustrated, sorry. They're looking back thinking, if only I'd done something different. Got the crows around. Just a very unhappy feeling, like a longing for each other, but also a lot of pain and hurt and a lot of unsaid words. We've also got the Temperance here, which is about balance, and I feel like it's representing the watcher at the moment. I feel more like that the balance is off. I feel like a lot of your time and energy is going into focusing on what you haven't got rather than what you do have. And you need to balance that and remember what you still do have that is going good and going well. But I honestly feel this pain is consuming you so much. You're just wondering about them all the time. So that's why I'm here from Spirit. Try and balance and look at the butterflies around. Look at the things that are beautiful around you. You've got the wings, you've got the power, but you're focused on what you haven't got. And keep in mind that there are good things around you still. Oh, I feel so much, almost like I'm going to cry. It's like a lot of heartbreak here. I feel one of you is feeling judged, or you're wanting something to, one of you is feeling judged. One of you is thinking, will that person judge me, or they didn't know me for who I was. I feel like one of you, when you were around each other, had a mask on. You wouldn't let the other person get too deep. And I feel like the person you're asking about, the one that you're missing, that's the one that was having the mask on. They felt like, if you knew who I was, you wouldn't like me. And they instead they kind of ran away because they didn't know how to express who they were in case you rejected them, because that would break them apart if you rejected them. So it's like running away was the easier way to deal with how they were feeling. look, judgment can represent any legal issues and things like that, but I'm also feeling like it's more this person feeling, you'll judge me if you know who I am. But just keep in mind that's how they were feeling, and that's why they wore the mask, and it's kind of part of the reason they walked away, or they seem like they've walked away. But trust me, their heart is with you. Even though they've walked away, their heart is definitely with you. It's not with anyone else. It goes back to you all the time. The High Priestess is here. So this is all about intuition and inner knowing. So I feel like the people in this group watching have got a very strong ability, and I do feel like they're connected in that way, like sort of psychically or spiritually to this person, and they're in a lot of pain because it's like part of them, they feel like part of them's gone with the person when the person walked away or separated from you. But I'm also hearing spirit say, you know the answer. You're watching this, but you do know the answer deep down. We're telling you the answer of what's the next step. So just try and calm and quieten the mind, and you'll hear some more answers of what the next step is what they're saying. Oh, by the way, this is the Crystal Visions Tarot that I've just got. That's the cards I'm using today. The Ten of Swords is all about endings, it's about not the best picture as you can see. It's not a great time, but it's the end of a bad cycle and hopefully a new one that's positive starting. I feel like you're just both feeling miserable. You're just both feeling miserable without each other, but then you're also you're worried if you were near each other, or this person is worried if they're near you, that you wouldn't like them for who they really are deep down. And they're worried that it's like they kind of ran before you could hurt them, is what I'm feeling. They're like, I'm going to get out now before they know who I am and they don't like me. And this person, you're feeling like backstabbed. You're feeling like, well, hang on, this was working and now you suddenly just left me. But they're feeling like, I'm so sad without you, but you can't, but at least you didn't hurt me. I beat you to it almost, like they're beating you to the punch. It's a strange way this person is thinking. I do feel there could even be, I'm hearing Scorpio actually, but look, it could be anyone. I'm just saying Scorpio comes up in my mind quite strongly. And maybe even, or a water sign. So it's, I'm seeing a lot of emotion, a lot of water here. I do feel people crying as well. I think you're both crying at different times. But I do feel that you're both very attached to each other, very intertwined. I feel like even though you're feeling this way, you're wanting happiness. You're both wanting, the Ten of Pentacles, you're both wanting to come together and have a nice financially stable future. And you're both wanting the Sun, which I feel like you're both thinking, oh, the Sun, we're going to have this happiness. But right now you're both focusing on this rather than this that will be coming. I just feel like both of you need to not focus on what you haven't got and focus on healing yourselves at this time so you can be ready to make it work. Because I do feel they're going to come back. They're just taking time at the moment, but they are going to come back to you. They just need to reevaluate their priorities. And I feel like you both need to do some inner work, but they are coming back. But at the moment, they're feeling the Hangman. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling like, I don't know which way to go. Just like the Two of Swords here, see? It's like you're both feeling the same way. You're both, I'm trying to get the Two of Swords up. It's like you're both feeling trapped. You can't see, he can't see. Or he or she, should I say. It's like you're both feeling this way and you both don't know how to get out of it. But I do feel that light's at the end of the tunnel, just not quite yet. There's still a few more lessons to learn before you can come back together in the 3D world physically. I do feel that there's a connection spiritually though, so you sort of feel their emotions sometimes and they're feeling yours. So that could be why you're mirroring each other's emotions and feelings, because you are very connected. It just seems like right now is not the right time, but they will come back. I feel like this person wanted to control the situation, but they realized they couldn't. And they thought, well, if I can't control it, I'm going to have to protect myself and walk away before I get hurt, or before they see me who I really am without my mask. It's very important to hear that message, because I'm hearing a lot this person thinking I had to pretend to be someone I wasn't so you'd like me, or I feel like you wouldn't like who I am, which you would. It's just they yeah, it's just their self-esteem, how they feel about themselves. They're worried that you wouldn't like them. But they have reconciliation on their mind, and I feel like you two will have happiness. They want the sun with you. They want to reconcile, but they don't know how to do it. I almost feel like you two have had a past life connection, and I do feel the person that we're talking about, you know them quite well. Could be through childhood, it could be from more recent, but I feel like there's been a long-standing connection. You could have even, not this won't resonate with everybody, but some of you might have met through friends, and I feel like there's always been this strong connection between you two. And they also feel like you could be the person they want to marry. So I do feel that that's how they're feeling. I feel like I feel like your energies are so similar, like you're feeling that way with them too. But the problem is you're worried, can you trust them? Because they walked away and they chose to not further this connection. I'm hearing Spirit say, yes, you can trust them, but they need to be ready in themselves to make this commitment, and they need to heal themselves a lot. I feel like this person has quite a happy-go-lucky sort of personality, but deep down they're hurting a lot, and they haven't let out their demons in how they're feeling and their emotions. So I feel right now the best thing for you is to keep focusing on what you're hearing, sort of intuitively, if you are hearing intuitively, to focus on the positives around you. Remember, there's butterflies as well as, yes, there's clouds and there's crows, but crows are actually a beautiful animal, a beautiful spiritual animal. But butterflies are there. There's happiness, you just got to look for it. The sun is coming with the two of you. It's just not quite yet. Right now, it's got to break through the clouds, if that makes sense. I'm definitely seeing a spiritual connection between you two, because we've got the temple path here and it's all lit up. It's all spiritual. It's like you can almost spiritually talk to each other. Possibly not everyone will resonate with this, but some of you might have a telepathic connection, and that would be another reason. But I also feel like there's hostilities around the person, but also that you are feeling very defensive now, because you really, I feel like, group one, you opened up to this person and now you're feeling really upset and you're feeling very hostile. You're feeling very protective of your heart. And that's okay to feel. It's better to feel that than to be too open. But just remember, this person is going through a lot. They're just not saying it, and things will improve. They are making a strategy. I feel like they're giving a strategy to find their way back to you. It could take some time, as they do have a lot of things to deal with. But you are on their mind. They do think about you and it frustrates them, but they are on their way back. It's just going to take a bit of time. And I feel like if you sort of focus on the inner for you as well, and any things you need to heal, that will help bring it back faster. But the more you focus on the good things you all both have in your lives, the more it will bring this reunion, this reconciliation back. It just will take a bit of time. So that's what I'm basically seeing for people asking group one how their person's feeling. They're feeling very, very emotional. I see tears. I see a lot of sleepless nights, frustration, a lot of intuitive connection with you, both feeling like they're trapped and not sure which way to go. You both are. And you're both wanting that happiness in the sun. And I do see, if you don't have a child already, I do see a child here. So I do feel, to me, that strongly means you could have a child together coming. But you just need a bit of time to settle things down. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Now I'm going to also pull some cards for people in a relationship and see what we have to say there. Okay. We have a few here. I pulled them a bit earlier because I had to really focus once Spirit's telling me how many to pull. Okay, so we've got eternal love. This person you're in a relationship with, you do feel like they could be the one. They could be the eternal love you've been looking for. But I also feel like you're going inside at the moment. You're in a sanctuary. You're going in, really learning who you are. And I feel like you're changing a lot. And I feel like on the outside, you're almost feeling different after this transformation. But you do feel like it'll be the one, and that it's going to work, but there's just something at the moment where you feel like you need a bit more time. So you're holding back a little bit. And we've also got Winter's End, positive outcomes. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is, yes, it's positive. It's going to be a positive. Yeah, I just feel like there's something from your past that you're holding on to that you need to sort of clear through inside, and then there will be a positive outcome in a relationship. And you are on the right track with this person. It's just, I think we're all going through a bit of time where we go inside because of all the frustration of being sort of locked up, in a way, locked down. If you're in Melbourne, um, we're all going sort of introspective to ourselves at the moment. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're really learning more about yourself in this time. So you're being really positive, which is great. I do feel like you're worried about finance, though. I'm hearing in 2 to 3 months it should settle down for you. I feel like you possibly could have even lost a position at the moment, but something will come up. Don't worry. And I do feel like the finance is affecting your relationship, and you're worried about it. And it's sort of, you really need to heal. You feel like you need to really heal the relationship, and there's issues. You think the money's sort of affecting how family is. So I feel like just try and do some fun things with the family if you've got a family when you're in a relationship. Or otherwise it could just be, families and parents. But I'm feeling like these people in group one that are in a relationship do have children, do have a family. It's all about healing those issues and moving forward. I feel like the finance is what's stressing you out with it. And to keep an open mind. It's interesting because this is about someone you wouldn't normally go for. And it's interesting, but it's like maybe in a relationship, even though you're close, you feel like they are very different from you. But Spirit's saying that's okay. It's better because you're learning more from each other. By being different, you learn from each other a lot. And it is a good thing in a relationship, even if it feels a bit confusing or frustrating that they're not on your wavelength all the time. Just keep an open mind. Don't worry about the finance. It's coming. It will be coming in 2 to 3 months. Things will sort out again. And just sort of focus on healing any problems in the family or any issues. Codependency. So that's interesting, that's come up. I do feel that could be you're feeling. The codependency is interesting, that's come up, because I'm actually wondering, it doesn't really fit with those cards. So I'm going to pull one more Romance Angel card to see why I've got codependency here. Just to see what's going on there, because it's a bit strange. Because it's like, I don't know, I can't. Spirit's not telling me why it's there. So I'm thinking, well, normally I'd know why that's there. So I'm just going to pull one more just to see what they're talking about. Oh, children. Okay, right. So it was about children. Okay, so I really feel that this must be children in your family. You've got a child here. Children. Okay, so the codependency is probably the kids, the child. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, they're always at me. I need a bit of time, and they're very codependent. Just saying, look, they're just stressed at the moment because of what they're going through. It's a very different environment for them. And hold on, it'll get a bit better. But just remember, there are good times coming as well, even if it's being frustrating at the moment with the children or child around. It will get better. It's just this frustrating time for everybody. I can feel frustration, and that would be the codependency. They're probably feeling codependent. You can't do anything without them following you, but it's only because they love you and they want to be around you. So basically, with the people in a relationship, you are going introspective. You're going inwards. It is a positive thing. It is a positive relationship. The outcome is positive, Spirit's saying, and it will get better. It's just a frustrating time at the moment. And it's okay if the kids are being codependent. It will settle down when all the frustration in the world's ending, which could take time. Keep an open mind if you're not always on the same wavelength as your partner. Okay, group one, that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. I've got a lot of cards here. So hopefully it resonated with somebody. Please comment, subscribe, like if you liked the video. Any questions, please just contact me directly. I'm happy to answer if something didn't make sense. And I will see you in the next video I have. Bye. Welcome, group two. If you've picked a little baby with the wings, little angel, this is your reading. Okay, we're using the Crystal Visions Tarot today. I've also got the Romance Angel cards, and I've got some beautiful Energy Oracle cards. So I'm doing people that are in separation and what's happening at the moment, and then I've got a few cards for people in a relationship, some advice as well. Okay, when I start here, I feel a lighter energy than group one. Group one had a very sad, heavy energy. There are still a lot of sword cards here. I do feel like the person that you're in separation from is putting on a stern face, pretending that they don't care and they're fine without you. Especially here with the King of Swords. but they do care. They're just hiding it because they don't want you to know. They're a very deep feeling person, but they don't want you to know too much because then they'll feel weak, if that makes sense. You're feeling quite upset. Of course, the sword cards normally represent emotions and pain. They can represent. So I feel like you're looking out thinking, oh, what's going to happen now? Can I handle any more of this? I've already got so much pain going on. Can they put me through any more? Will I let them put me through any more? Is my feeling, is what I'm hearing that you're feeling. You're just so frustrated. You just want to yell almost because you think, oh my gosh, we've been through so much. And I do feel like children are on your mind. If you don't have a child, children are definitely on your mind, both of your minds, because that comes up here, which I'll get into. We have the moon here. Now, the moon can be a beautiful card, but it also represents that something's not been told to you. So there's a bit of hidden truths here. I feel like on their side, they're not telling you something that they should be. It's nothing that's a huge deal breaker. It's just that they're not being honest with their feelings. I feel like they're very deep feeling people. I feel like they could even be a water sign. I do feel a lot of water around here. But it's just that they feel deeply and they're not telling you because they don't want to appear weak in anyone's eyes, let alone yours, because they think a lot of you. They feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder as well. I feel like they think, well, if I came back, would you want to talk to me? Right now, I've hurt you a lot. I feel like this person has really hurt you. And you're wondering if I should just give up because this hurts so much and it's so hard to get through and that I need to be strong. You have had to be strong for way too long, group 2. You feel like your strength is all you have left and you just feel like so protective of yourself. Spirit's saying keep being protective, keep being strong, keep focused on your path. This person, I almost hear they have a lot of growing up to do. Whatever age they have a lot of growing up to do, they need to work on really working on the inside of them, on their demons, but also they need to grow up a lot. And I feel like you've been the mature one in this relationship. You were kind of holding it together and them leaving hurts, but you're wondering, well, they've done this to me. Can I really trust them? At the moment, I feel like they are all over the place with their emotions and it's hard to trust them because they don't know what they want. So you need to focus on your strength. I almost feel there's an addiction here too, the devil coming up here. There could be an addiction to a substance or could even be gambling. It's something they're addicted to that they need to sort out before they come back because that's why they've given you the cold shoulder because there's something they know they need to work on to be ready to come back to you because they know that they're not good enough for you to how they feel. And with this addiction they've got, it's definitely an addiction. I'm definitely hearing maybe a substance addiction, but something that they need to sort out to feel good enough to be even around you because they think you're beautiful and so amazing or good looking if it's a man watching for a woman, and they feel like I can't be around them because I'm not good enough. I'm not my best me. I'm not the best version of myself. I'm not looking after myself. I feel like this person isn't looking after themselves physically or emotionally, but they do feel for you, but they're frustrated that they won't let go of this addiction that I feel like holding them back a lot. And then I feel like you and them are watching each other on social media with the Page of Swords here. So you're definitely keeping tabs on each other. If not social media, they're somehow finding out through friends what you're doing. So they do know what's happening as much as they can because they still want to be in your life, but they know they can't be. They want to be in your life and they want to be, but they can't be in the capacity they want to be with how they're going at the moment and how they're feeling about themselves. I feel like they're really feeling low on themselves. Now, we interestingly have the 9 of Pentacles here. I always feel when I see this, I think of pregnancy and fertility. So either you have pregnancy on your mind or you have children. But I also feel like this person thinks of you as a mother figure. So you could be a mother or they could want you to be the mother of their child. But mother comes up very strongly here and nurturing, and they see you as this beautiful empress or goddess. They do think you're amazing. And they do want a 10 of Cups with you, which is a happy ending, the beautiful, happy family. And you want that with them, except you're very unsure if that's what you do want with the way they're enacting. But you've always wanted it with them, but now you're not sure because of what's changed. But I feel like they do want that with you. They just need to work on themselves a bit, and they need to get themselves away from this possible addiction they could have. This might not resonate with everybody, the addiction, but it's definitely someone listening that needs to hear that that's what's going on. They're just hiding it. And you might not even know about the addiction they've got, or this substance problem, or whatever it is. You might not even know. You might suspect, but you might not know for sure. But this person has something big they're dealing with, and they're just not telling you about it because they don't feel good enough to be around you. But they are keeping tabs on you. They're finding out through friends what you're doing, or they're on social media, looking up your social media. I do feel like group 2, you could be looking up theirs as well. And I feel also that this person, they've just got a lot of growing to do. They really need to learn more about themselves before they can offer you anything substantial. I even feel they might come back for a little bit, but there'll be the same problem, and he or she will leave again because they have not worked on the issues they need to. But then they're feeling like they want to give the relationship a chance in one part, and you both sort of, you see how they look, they look happy together, but one person closed their eyes. I feel like you're like, do I want this anymore? And you feel it deep down, but you're like, do I really want this after what they've put me through? And it's like it's push and pull between you two. When one wants it, the other one doesn't. And when the other one wants it, the other one doesn't. So it's kind of like that. And I feel like you're getting some really good advice from your friends and people, family and friends trying to help you with what to do next. But I feel like you're thinking, no, they don't understand. Well, they're just trying to understand the best they can. And do listen to some of what they say, because I feel like some of it will resonate quite strongly. And remember, a lot of our friends and family know us better than we think, and they do know what makes us happy. Maybe not as much as us, but definitely a lot. So I feel like they're trying to say, look, just focus on yourself, find someone else. I don't feel like you want to find someone else, group 2, and I understand that. I think focusing on yourself and growing yourself to the person you can be and the best person you can be will be the advice I'd give you at the moment, because this person needs to work on their stuff. They need to work on themselves, and that could take some time to get to the point where they can come forward and offer you something substantial. I do feel like, again, strength has come up. So that's twice now we've got strength. We've got the 5-0. We've got number 5. 5 can represent obstacles and frustration. And I definitely feel that's how you're feeling at the moment with this person. The fact it's come up twice, I mean, it's just saying you need to be strong in this situation. It will sort out. It just will take a bit of time. This person will probably take a bit of time, honestly, to really focus on getting themselves to the point where they're ready to be, in their mind, worthy of you. We also have happy families here. I feel like it's on both of your minds, a family. Look, you could have children with this person, and if you do, it's just that you're both thinking about the happy times you had at a family. If not, I feel like they want a family with you, but they've just got to get to the point where they're ready in themselves to be good enough for you or to feel worthy, because if they're not feeling worthy, it's not going to work either. Remember, I do see them coming back early when they haven't dealt with stuff, and it not being, not lasting because they need to deal with things. So keep that in mind too, group 2. They could come back, but you'll know if they're ready because you could just tell. And if they're not, there'll be some more issues and you'll break apart again, a separation again. Then they might, but they'll only come back after that, hopefully, when they've worked on themselves. But right now, they really need to work on themselves. And you, group 2, need to work on how you're feeling about it. And good on you for being so strong, because you've been through a lot with this person. I feel like they've put you through more than you really want to endure. So I think just keep focusing on what is good for you. Give yourself happiness, give yourself attention, pampering, and just focus on your life and see what happens with the person. I feel like just give yourself the time and space and see what makes you happy when you've had that time to sit down and really think what's important and what will make you happy. So group 2, what I'm seeing with the people in separation at the moment is that you're both feeling frustrated. You're both feeling almost like there's no way forward. There's something this person is keeping from you. It could be the addiction that I'm feeling they're keeping from you. You need to be strong for far too long. I feel like this has been a back and forth situation for quite some time. They do want the happy families, the 10 of Cups with you, but right now they need very much so to work on themselves to be anywhere near ready to offer you something that is of value that you deserve. Because I feel like I could even see some fights going on here and frustration and anger, and I do feel this person has a lot of sort of bottled up anger as well that can come out suddenly. So I feel like they really have a lot of inner work to do before you can be together. And to let your friends, listen to your friends, their advice. And just the biggest thing I'm hearing is just keep strong in this hard time at the moment. This is really testing your strength. But remember, it's really opening up you to a stronger version of yourself from what's going on. Okay, I've also got some cards for people in relationship looking at group 2. Okay, if you're drawn to group 2 and you're in a relationship, I'm hearing honeymoon. So I feel like either you just went on a honeymoon, which I'm pretty much doubting with what's going on with COVID. So it's more like you're wanting to spend honeymoon time together. You're wanting to get the honeymoon feeling back in the relationship. And you just think, oh, I'd love to have that happiness back again. Do things together, little tiny things at home. Have dinner on your own together. You know, laugh, things like that. That will bring back that romantic feeling that you might be, I feel like you might be feeling you're missing at the moment. It's not you or the person, it's just the timing and how frustrating things are, though, I feel. So it's not a bad sign of the relationship. It's just that at the moment things are a bit harder. Now, and passion is another thing. You're really wanting the passion back in the relationship. You feel like you're so passionate about each other, and you really were at the start, and you're like, when things change, when did it change? Why haven't we got that passion we've always had? I feel like the passion is there. It's under the surface. It's just like mundane things get in the way sometimes. But you do have passion for each other, and you are very close, and you do feel a very strong, deep bond. You sort of know what the other one's thinking without saying it. So 11:11 just came up when I said that on the clock. So that's even more interesting because that can, not always, but it can represent twin flame connection. So it's weird I said that when 11:11 came up. Now there is pay attention to the red flags. Now that is interesting because I feel like, honestly, there could be some issues coming up. Nothing huge, just a little bit of a fight with storm warning as well. So there could be a little bit of frustration on the horizon between you two. And just remember, if that does happen and you sort of get into a fight, try and keep calm and know it's just a hard time. It's not the end of our relationship. Things will be okay. It's just going to take a bit of time with what's going on in the world. We're all stuck. We're all frustrated. And we're not the best version of ourselves when we're feeling that way. So try and remember that, because after this, little blow up you might have, there is angel of love. So I feel like you'll be putting a lot of love into yourself after that, and the person you're with will be seeing how beautiful you radiate because you're putting the love into yourself, you put into them normally. You'll start to learn to be a bit more, not independent, because you are quite an independent person, group 2. It's more that you'll be putting more love into something you enjoy doing, like a new venture, and you'll be feeling closer to this person after this little argument, and you might even be planning, when you can, a holiday, even like a weekend away when it's possible again. I feel like that might bring you closer because you'll be planning to do something, so going away together. So just remember, even though there is some frustration and possible blow-ups coming, you will sort things out. It's just, remember, we're all frustrated. We're all, not in our best mind at the moment because of all the frustration at the moment. You will sort it out. You will feel happier. You will be putting a little time into a creative venture. I feel like there's something coming that you're going to do that will be quite creative. Something just for you, though, you're going to really enjoy. It's not like it's something about money or finance. It's just about something you enjoy, like a new hobby you're going to pick up. And that you'll be planning a holiday together when all this is over. So it's quite positive there for your relationship. Just keep in mind what's coming or could be coming. And that's what I'm seeing for group 2 if you're in separation or in a relationship. I really hope this resonated with somebody today. Please comment, like, subscribe if you're interested in the videos. I'd love to know what you think. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you next video. Bye. Hi group 3, if you picked this beautiful fairy with lovely wings, purple sparkly wings, this is your reading. Now this is for people in separation, and then I've got a couple of cards for the people in relationships to give sort of any upcoming advice that they might like to hear. Okay, let's get into it. Straight away, group 3, I feel a nice light energy here. Even though you're in separation, I feel like you are manifesting something. This person that is watching is definitely in touch with their spiritual side. The people in group 3 are for sure. A lot of people resonate with the fact they are in touch with their spiritual side. There's a lot of manifestation going on here with a magician. They've got a lot more power than they realize in this relationship or in this situation. In fact, I do feel like group 3, you might realize you have the power because there's a lot going on here. A lot of a person alone. So I feel like this person spends a lot of time alone. That you might spend a lot of time alone, imagining and focusing on what you really want, because you see she's manifesting here, and again she's manifesting. This person's manifesting. They're manifesting what they really want as an outcome. I feel like this person has a lot of inner knowledge of what's going to happen. And I feel like I'm feeling a lot of your energy rather than this person's energy, group 3. So I'm wondering if this is more about how you're feeling about yourself at the moment, because I feel like it's coming back to you a lot more than the person. I feel like you're putting a lot of love into yourself while this person isn't around. We've got the Queen of Wands here, so you could be a fire sign, the Queen of Wands, not for sure, but you could be. And you're putting a lot of courage. You're putting a lot of courage out there. You're a very strong, independent person. I'm hearing that very strongly. And you're focused on getting yourself to a good state, because that's what you're thinking about, not the person. You're focused on, okay, what's going to make me better and me happier. I feel like I need more cards because it's more about you than this person at the moment. I feel like they're not coming up here. It's more you. Again, the Empress. This is another beautiful card about a woman that is, well, the Empress is a stunning, beautiful goddess. So these people here are definitely, they know their worth. They're very strong in themselves and they've got a very strong mindset. Just trying to find this person you're asking about, unless you're asking, could be asking about a female. I didn't think of that. So either way. But I do see, finally, we've got someone that's not a female in here. Most of the time, it's a lot of women there. We have a Knight of Swords. There is a man, okay? I feel like he wants to rush in and be around you, but you are not sure about him. If it's, again, same thing, if it's a man asking about a woman, this person wants to rush in with you. They could, again, be a fire sign, since they've got that wanting to rush in sort of way. But they feel like you don't want them. There's someone here from your past, I'm feeling, group 3, that really sees you as this beautiful Empress. And they see how strong you are with the star here, with the manifestation card and all of it. It's like your dreams are coming true without them, and they feel so sad that they can't be there to enjoy your happiness and that you've stepped into your power. The people here are just so capable and strong. I feel like you might even have your own business, group 3. You just so know who you are. It's such a beautiful energy to feel. And this person just feels like, am I worthy of this beautiful, beautiful Empress, this goddess? Because I feel like I can't get close to her because I think she's turned her back on me. I feel like this person was mucking you around too much and you thought, I don't need this, I'm out, I'm done. And this person wants to come back. And you're watching this because you're kind of in and out with them. You're not really sure if you want to go back, but you want to see how they're feeling. Well, they're feeling they're not good enough. They feel like you don't want them to be in your life, and they haven't got a place in your life. And they're so passionate about you. They want a new beginning with you. But all I'm seeing here is you wanting to be away and focusing on your magic and your power. We have the Five of Cups here, where you are feeling emotional about someone from the past. You are feeling like, oh, if I knew something was a bit different. But then you go back to feeling, no, I'm fine, I'm confident in myself, I'm strong in myself. I feel like this person might have hurt you so much, and you don't know how to let them back in, or you don't want to let them back in because you might lose the power you've got in yourself or the strength of yourself if you let them back in. But the lovers, they want to offer you love. They want to come back. I feel like you definitely know this person from the past. I feel like they could be an ex, and this person wants love with you. They they want love with you. I'm trying to say, sorry. They want love with you. You know, the King of Cups is coming into a beautiful, calming, sensitive soul. This person is, and they see how beautiful you are in your Empress energy and how stunning you are, and they are just thinking, oh gosh, if only I could be around her again or him again. They don't know how to approach you because they think you might reject them because they know they've hurt you. But they're coming in a very soft, calm, strong energy now. Could be a water sign with the fact they're coming in so calmly, and a lot of emotion and water here. I do see fire here though too. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, the water signs. That might not resonate with everybody, but I'm just letting you know some of the star signs I'm seeing in these cards. They want love with you, but I feel like you want to be in your own power, making your own money, and focused on your life, not this love. But deep down, group 3, I do hear you actually do want the love with the person. You're just very scared because they have really hurt you in the past. And you don't know if you let them back in, will they hurt you again? That's probably how you're feeling, and you're a bit worried because you are in your Empress energy. You are feeling you feel like I finally got through it. I've manifested the life of my dreams. Everything's going well. Do I let this person back in? Do I take that risk? Do I let that love back in after they hurt me? Is what I'm feeling you're feeling at the moment, group 3. You've got what you want financially and emotionally. I feel like you've really worked on yourself. I feel like this tower moment with this person really changed who you are and really made you step into your power. And you're not sure if you want this person back because what they've done, or because they weren't ready, or I feel like they mucked you around and they just weren't sure about themselves and they projected that onto you, and they didn't make you feel as beautiful and cared about as you are. So this is a very confused energy here, group 3. I feel like it's something you really have to maybe manifest or meditate on, because I think you're both not quite sure how it will go if they come back. I do feel they are coming back though. They are going to contact you and they're going to come back and come back into your life. Keep that in mind. What you do with that is, of course, your decision, because right now you have such a beautiful, calm, happy Empress energy. You're manifesting the life you want. You're not sure about him or her coming back. So I think because I do feel with the manifestation and in the spiritual side, you are very psychic. You do know what you want, and you probably will know before they contact you they're coming back. Your wish fulfillment is actually you to be working with doing your own work, focusing on you. And then I guess when they come back, you decide what the offer is and you decide if it's good enough for you. Friend had given you advice about the person, but again, you're very, very strong, determined person. I definitely feel there's some fire sign energy here, some Aries, Sag, or Leo, because they're all very determined, passionate signs. We've got 6 of Wands, again, more fire. A lot of lions here, a lot of courage, a lot of strength. This person is very powerful. They don't even know how powerful they are. But they're learning how powerful they are. They're manifesting it. They're learning how powerful they are and what they can have in their lives. So your friends are suggesting ideas, but I feel like you're just saying, okay, cool, I'm doing what I do. And that's fine. But letting you know they are here to help if you want to talk to them. Passion. The passion is for your work, I feel like, and your life and your manifestation is what the passion is coming up here for. There is passion with this person from the past. I feel like they're very reminiscent about the passion you had together. And also, under everything, you're feeling reminiscent too. You're looking back at the past, hoping that, maybe wondering. Sometimes you think, oh, maybe it could have been different. What if we did, things did work? but mostly you're standing in your Emperor's energy and you're going, nah, I don't want to think about it right now. I'm going to focus on me. And you feel like you want to free yourself from the situation. And that's fine, group 3. It's good to do that if someone isn't treating you right. You know your own worth. You have stepped into your power since this happened. This is a really strong individual that I'm talking to. I can feel it. So I do feel with these spiritual cards, I do feel with these energy oracle cards that we've got daughter spirit right here, all about talking to spirit, all about spiritual awakening, and you are definitely on that path, group 3. If you have not had it happen yet, it is coming. Your intuition is going to go off the charts soon. A spirit is talking to you through all sorts of messages, and that's how you've become so strong, because you're listening to spirit very strongly, and it's the right decision. The temple path, another again spiritual card, all about the lights. All see the lights around the temple path because you're listening, but you're not quite sure. You're thinking, am I really this person, or am I just telling myself I am? Well, I'm hearing you are this person, and the indecision doesn't need to be there because you know what you want. You know what you want in your life. You know what you want for yourself, and that won't change, and nobody will change that. So don't take the indecision away. You are hearing from spirit. Yes, I'm hearing. You are definitely hearing words from spirit. You're getting messages. You're getting signs. They are there for a reason. You are not imagining them. I feel like especially in nature, you're getting signs lately. Nature comes up quite strongly as some signs you might be getting. Keep that in mind, group 3. Focus on yourself like you are. Keep doing what you're doing and just see if this offer will be worthy for you. I feel like it probably won't be, to be honest, but then they might come back with something else a bit later when they know that they need to step their game up basically to be with you. It's pretty much what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Very, very passionate, strong energy there, which is beautiful. Okay, group 3, for the people that are in a relationship, we have, again, some beautiful romance angel cards, and I've also got some energy oracle cards. We have make the effort. So maybe one of you is feeling like the other one is not making an effort. So whoever that is, if it's you, group 3, make the effort. Give them more affection, give them more love, show them you respect them, thank them for things, appreciate them is what they're saying. Make me feel appreciated is what I'm hearing someone say. So appreciate them, show your love, the fact they, thank them, they do beautiful things for you. Really show, say you've got children, oh, thanks for bathing the kids, something like that. Really show that person you appreciate them, because this person in the relationship with you feeling a little bit, not underappreciated, undervalued, which is their feeling, not you. You're not doing anything. It's just you might forget to sort of thank them sometimes. So keep that in mind. Romantic feelings, keep that love alive, keep the romantic feelings going. You do have a lot of love and passion for each other. You could possibly be married, and I feel like there's a lot of love there. Just keep that going. There is a very strong bond. I feel like you could have been together for a long time, and you are best friends, and it is working. It's just been, a little bit of got to remember to appreciate each other a bit more and what we've got, because we do have wedding, see? We do have a special bond. So I feel like you could be married to these people, this person, group 3, if you are in a relationship and you are happy. It's just you need to appreciate each other a bit more and really make the effort with each other. Interestingly enough, I do have a man holding a heart. So I'm hoping this is the person you're married to. I feel, for some of you it will be the person you're married to. They're just showing they love you and it's coming up. For others, there's another person around that you could be thinking of, possibly from the past, that's coming in around you that might contact you. Not for everyone. Remember, that might resonate with everybody. And when I say the man, it could be a female. So, if your man's watching for a female, it would be a female coming back from the past. Try to just see what happens. Trust your heart is what I want to say, and trust your intuition in this situation, please, group 3. Just trust what you feel is right for you, because journey comes up as well. So you could be going on a journey with your partner, and you could be planning a journey, or you could be going towards this person, like you could be wanting to travel towards them. Again, this won't resonate with everybody, but just keep in mind this offer could be coming. and victory. You're going to feel like you're victorious. Whatever decision you make is going to be the right one. You know deep down what is best for you. Nobody else does. Yes, I know sometimes you feel like you're not understood by who you're with, but remember, all I want to say is I'm not going to say what to do because it's your decision, it's your life, you make your life. Remember, the grass isn't always as green as it seems on the outside. Just keep that in mind, group 3. But you know deep down what's the best thing to do. I feel like you do have a lot of intuition about things and you are very smart. You're a very knowledgeable person. Again, everyone, this doesn't have to apply to everybody. This might not apply to everyone. It might just apply to one person I'm talking to. Now, we also have, it's interesting about that coming up because we have the garden and the gate. So you see this person is in a garden and they've got a gate there. Do they stay in their garden or do they open the gate and do they go out into the unknown? So this will resonate with at least a couple of people that they are wanting to move towards somebody else and that person from the past is coming back. But you need to decide, group 3, what's better, inside this beautiful garden I've created or outside in the unknown, do I want to be free? Only you know the answer to that. And I feel like, more information will be revealed soon about it. So yeah, and for other people, they're happy enough where they are and they just want to make sure you make the effort with each other and keep those romantic feelings alive. So again, that won't resonate with everybody about this other person coming in, but I had to tell you because I've got to tell you what I hear and read. I just want to get a couple more of those of the oracle cards, of the energy oracle cards, because I feel like there's something else I've got to tell you about that situation because it came through quite strongly. Group 3. Remember, this won't resonate with everybody, just some people that are feeling that they want to move away. I feel like the people that feel like that this person coming in want a happy family situation with this person that could be coming in and that they could give them something more, but it's causing a lot of anxiety for the people that are feeling that way. At the moment, you're feeling a lot of anxiety about this possible decision. My suggestion or my feeling is wait to see what this person offers. Trust your intuition. Always trust your heart and intuition of what's the best option. Because, yes, you might want a happy family with someone else, but I feel like it could also be breaking up your family. It's either you want a happy family with this person that's coming in, or you have a family that you could end up splitting. That's why I feel like you could be anxious if you took the other option or the other road. But only you know the best option for you. Okay, group 3, that's what I'm seeing for you. The people that are in separation with somebody that are single, they are really standing in their power. They are strong. They are very strong-willed. They've got their stuff together. They're happy. They've got someone coming back around them as well, but they're not sure if they'll take the offer. They're going to see, is what I'm feeling. You're very strong. Manifestation, exactly what you wanted. Your wishes come true in group 3 here with your work and finance. And you are freeing yourself from situations that no longer serve you. And trusting your intuition. Yes, you are hearing from spirit. It is correct. You are hearing the right things. You are not imagining this. Your intuition is growing. Don't be unsure about what you're hearing. It is not you. It is spirit talking to you. I hear that strongly. And the people in a relationship, keep working on it. Keep the romantic feelings going. Make the effort with each other. Put the effort into your relationship that you're putting in. Could be putting in other places. And there is a person coming in from the past in group 3 around some people that are feeling this way deep down, that wants to offer you something, and you could be feeling anxious about breaking up your family for this. This will not resonate with everybody. It might just be 1 or 2 people. But just keep in mind, take what resonates and ignore what doesn't. But just keep in mind, that's a big decision to make and only you know what is best for you. Okay guys, it was lovely to read for you. I really hope this resonated. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to know what you think. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye group 3.